What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Taisha Maya, and I'm back with another video. The Car Chronicles. I guess we calling this the Car Chronicles, okay? I don't know who this message is for, but who you doing this for? Who you doing it for? You doing it for the people? Who you doing this for? This message is probably for me too, but you know what I'm saying? But who you doing this for? Who are you doing this for? Don't do it for the likes. Don't do it for the comments. Don't do it for the share. Do it for the message. Do it for the people. Do it for you. Okay? Who is this message for? You got people who you want to support and they not supporting. People who you thought would support, they not supporting. Who you doing this for? Who you doing this for? Keep going. It's going to be so many people who not going to support you. It's going to be so many people who turn their back on you. But who you doing this for? Who you doing this for? That is the question of the day. Who you doing this for? I'm seeing I'm being shown like a clothing store. I see a building though, but I see clothing hanging up on I see a clothing store. But I'm also getting like something about some support, something about you're not getting support. Don't worry about, you're not gonna get support from the people that you think you're gonna get support from. You're gonna gather a whole new following, a whole new friend. Your family and your friends is not gonna support you. It's the people that's outside that you don't know that's gonna support you. I'm speaking from experience right now. You hear me? Because the people that you've known for numerous of years, such as your family and your friends, like they know the old you. They know the version of you before you had this store, before you was popping off, before you know what I mean? They know you, the version of you before you became an entrepreneur. You hear me? You know what I'm talking about? So you are speaking and then I'm being shown like some nails, somebody doing some nails, like you're trying to open up a nail shop. Do you want to use your family and friends as clients, you want to just not play with them, but you want to play with their nails, but you want to practice, that's the word. You want to practice on them, and they always got an excuse why they can't do it, or it's always an excuse. Okay? How about offering some free services? You know what I mean? Just to get your clientele up. You know what I mean? You gotta crawl before you walk. You gotta put yourself out there. You gotta be in front of people. You gotta show your work. You gotta not give up. You gotta keep going, and keep going, and keep going. You can't stop. But who you doing this for? Who you doing this for? As long as you're doing it for you, as long as you're doing it from your heart and not doing it to make money, you gonna be alright. You know what I'm saying? You gotta not think of moves to make money. Now, don't get me wrong, we need money out here, we got bills to pay, we got shit to do, but when you're doing something from your heart, from your soul, when it's a passion, when it brings joy to you, you can't stop. You won't stop. You're not going to be able to stop. You're not going to think about the money. The money going to come. Because you in your purpose. You doing your purpose. You living your truth. You doing what you love to do. I know you guys have heard when it's a career, or I don't know. But when you're doing something you love, you don't even care about the money, because the joy, it brings joy to you. And joy, man, ain't no amount of money can compare to that. I'm talking about real joy. I ain't talking about a couple dollars joy. I ain't talking about buying a house joy. I ain't talking about you have a baby joy. I ain't talking about getting married joy. I'm talking about joy from within. I'm talking about, I'm talking about when you are fulfilled from within. When there's nothing that an outside person, an outside influence, outside can do for you. that's when you like feel with joy. So, once again, who you doing this for? Who are you doing this for? That's the question. That's the question that you should ask yourself at the end of the day. Who you doing this for? Don't do. I don't want to. Don't do it for the kids. You hear? Like, I'm so serious. Don't do it for your kids, because that's the number one answer that we come up with. Oh, I'm doing it for my kids. I'm making sure my kids cool, and I'm trying to secure their future, and whoop-de-whoop. But for real, you got to do it for you. You got to do it for you. You got to fulfill you. Then everything else going to fall into place. Then your kids going to be happy. Then, you know how many children, okay, do you know how many parents, let me start from parents. Do you know how many parents leave houses and cars and businesses, things of that nature, so their kids can be secure, and then the kid turn around and they sell the house, they sell the business? That's your dream. You know what I mean? Like, that's your dream. You got to do stuff for you, man. Because at the end of the day, your kids, they got their own dreams. Just because that's not what they want to do, that was your dream. So, who you doing this for? Who is you doing this for? Everything, who you doing it for? You doing it for your family? Cause ain't nobody come up out of the struggle. You doing this for your family? Nah, you gotta do it for you. You gotta do everything that you do. You gotta do it for you, man. You gotta do it for you. You gotta live for you. You gotta be true to you. Big period. Man, listen, I love you. I hope this resonated. I hope it hit something. You know what I'm saying? I hope you get it. I hope you understand. I hope you took something from it. You know what I'm saying? If this reading resonated with you anyway, or you know what I'm saying, any part, just go ahead and hit that like button for me. It'll help keep me in the algorithm. You know what I mean? That's the best way you can show love. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. If you're new to my channel, welcome. You a current subscriber, welcome back. I love y'all. Mwah.